Okay. Hello. I think we're live. I've never done this before, but let me know if you could see this because I have never done a live stream before. But hello, everyone. We have Val coming in about 15 minutes, which should be very fun. But until then, we're just going to be chilling, vibing, and yeah, hello, hello. I'm very professional at this, as you can tell. How's the day? How is work? We love to see it. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking while we wait for Val, who should be coming in around 10 to 15 minutes, let me know how your day is going. Work sucks, but I mean, what else is new? Fair enough. I feel that. Um, Look at that. I'm learning how to do a live stream. So exciting. But hello, Katie. Thanks for sharing and best of luck with work. Hope it goes well. So for this live stream, I'm going to be reading Shatter Me by Tahira Mafi. Super fun. I was reading it in Emma's live stream the other day. So hopefully we'll be able to read like 50 more pages or hopefully more, depending on how ambitious we are. But yeah, that should be very fun. On my way, let me share these messages. On my way for the sprint, so don't worry. Yes, very, very soon. So, woohoo. Shatter Me is Death on my TBR. Yes, I reread the series, or this is my reread of the series, so should be fun. Honestly, the first book, from what I remember, isn't like the greatest thing ever, but the rest of the series is pretty good. So that's why I'm like, I don't know, I'm pushing through because the new novella came out the other day and I really want to read it. So that's my motivation to push through to the rest of the series. So it should be pretty fun. Let me know to anyone else what you guys are reading, and we'll get started on some reading sprints soon. I want to reread the first three and then finish the series and do like spoiler vlogs for it. Oh my god, please do. I would totally watch that because I know some people really like the first three books, but then they don't like the next three books. I never ended up reading the sixth book, but I read the fourth and the fifth, and I really liked them, but some people didn't. So I would be very, very interesting, very, very interested in your thoughts on it because I know it's like a favorite, like of many people's, including mine. So let's buddy read it, Katie. I would watch that. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. Yeah. What are you guys reading today? Do share. But I'm hoping also later in the week to read From Blood and Ash if we potentially get to that. So we'll see. I'm reading Ice Planet Barbarians because Val like ruined her foot while listening to the series. So I need to know how good the That's so funny. Oh my god. I hope it's good. I have not read it or have heard of it before, but hey, what a good review. I have to say, pretty solid. Pretty solid. Man, okay, this video seems like it may come to life with the Shatter Me series. I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. Definitely do it. I think it would be very interesting to hear all of your thoughts on the series. I'm so good at live streaming. I'm still figuring out how this all works, so bear with me, but I think so far so good. But I don't know if anyone here has read From Blood and Ash, but I've heard mostly good things about it. So I'm hoping to get to that later in the week, potentially. This reading year has not been the best for me, but hopefully after I finish Shatter Me, we can jump into that book as well. I think that's going to be pretty fun. Yeah, have not been posting a whole lot on YouTube, but hopefully we'll fix that soon enough. Once I finish some university stuff because if anyone here is in university or even like high school or anything, you know the struggles, you know the grind of that. So not so exciting on that regard, but we're pushing through. We're pushing through. Oh well, yeah, my posting has been trashed because of school. Yep. Yep, I feel that, I feel that. Every semester is the same, you know, you come into the semester, you're like, "Oh my god, this is the semester, it's gonna be the best, I'm gonna, like, wake up at 5 AM and, like, do yoga in the morning and get all my schoolwork done the day it's assigned," and then, lo and behold, that never actually works, so, I mean, you know, maybe one of these days, our time will come and we will actually succeed in our schoolwork, so, you know, it is what it is, but one day, one day. I'm gonna tell myself that next semester as well. So it is what it is. But here we go. I'm thinking just while we wait for Val, maybe we should just do a quick reading sprint because I only have so much to say in terms of things to keep the conversation going for now. So I'm thinking we'll do a quick like 10-minute reading sprint. And then hopefully by that point, she's in the call. We can chat more things about what we've been reading and all of that. So I will start a timer and we can just have a quick reading sprint to start off the live. Oops. Why am I so bad at this? Here we go. There we go. All right, there we go. Happy reading. Okay, there we go. Welcome back. How did the reading go? If anyone did any reading or what happened in the last 2 minutes? I read one more chapter of Shatter Me, so I think 1 or 2 chapters. This book goes really fast. If anyone has read it, I feel like I have read this book in like a day and like the rest of the books of the series in a day. So it goes really, really fast. But I'm happy to say that I read a little bit more because reading can be hard sometimes. So priorities. We'd love to see it. I feel with the reading sprints, it just lets you focus on reading because I don't know about anyone else, but sometimes when you're reading and all of a sudden you're on your phone, you're on Instagram, you're on TikTok, and you're not reading anymore. So my screen time is far too high for someone who likes to read. Um, and that's I don't know. The reading sprints are always so helpful, I find, because it just helps you focus on one task at a time. Because I will always jump to another app, and you know what? That's fine, but if we can avoid that at all costs, that would probably be for the best. So if you read anything, let me know. Or if you're doing schoolwork or anything else, feel free to drop it down below. I feel like I'm looking at this screen and I don't know how to do all the live stream features, but I'm learning. So there's always that. Super fun. But yeah, we're going to read for about another hour and 40 minutes, or not read, but have the live stream for another hour and 40 minutes. So hopefully people will be able to get some reading done, which should be pretty fun. Like I said, schoolwork and just university for me is crazy. So posting has been pretty hard, but live streams I feel like are just so nice because you can hop on, chat, connect with people, read, and it kinda gets everything done in, like, one go. So, a lot easier for the busy university student life or if you're working or things like that. Because I think Katie's at work right now, and so the grind is real. Um, so very, very much felt that. I started a job, I'll share. I started a job at Indigo, which is basically Canada's largest bookstore, and it's a blast. It is so much fun. I absolutely love it. I basically just get paid to talk to people about books and help them find books for other people, um, and gifts for other people. It's a very fun time. So, if anyone's in this call and you love to read and you live in Canada, I would highly recommend you try to apply to Indigo because it is actually such, like, a great work environment, and, like, from my first day there, the people were so nice, and, like, generally, customers are pretty nice, and I know sometimes in retail and fast food and other things like that, customers are very interesting, to say the least, but overall, the environment at Indigo is just so lovely, so I would highly recommend working there if you have the opportunity to, or any other bookstore. I feel like the environment of people who go to bookstores is normally pretty solid, pretty nice, and just like a cozy, warm environment. I know a lot of Indigos at in Canada have like a Starbucks in them, so like just like a coffee shop. And I think the vibe could not be any better than that. Just walking around, looking at books with a coffee. I could do that every day. I had a customer come in yesterday who's literally just going around to different bookstores and, like, on a tour, going to different bookstores basically, and that's what she's doing with her time right now, and she came into my store and was, like, just looking around for new things and was sharing that with me, and I thought that was so fun. Like, that's definitely something I'd like to do, just go somewhere, like, even if it's in and around my hometown or somewhere else in the world, and just travel through a bunch of different bookstores. I think that would be so cute to just see, like, the differences between them, the different products, the different books. Maybe that's something to do, like, in the summer after school is done. I feel like that'd be a very fun little reward for the hard work put in during the school year. So if anyone has done that, let me know, but I personally only shop at really Indigo because I work there and I don't know, you get points and you get to save money and stuff like that, so I feel like I need to expand my horizons to just, like, more bookstores in the area or things like that just because I only shop at, like, my one store basically, so, I mean, fair enough, whatever's easiest, but I think that'd be so cute because on Instagram, I know there's so many, like, cute bookstores, just, like, in Toronto especially, that's, like, the closest big city to where I live, but there's just so many, like, cute, like, mom and pop stores, there's, like, secondhand bookstores, I feel like that'd just be so cute to go walk around all of them and, I don't know, just see what's different and what's out there, and how different it is compared to, I don't know, Indigo. If you've been to Indigo, you know the feel is very, like, modern and sleek, but there's something about just, like, the homey feel, and you can just feel the passion radiating from everywhere, and I feel like that's just such, like, a nice vibe as well. So, if you have any bookstore recommendations in the Toronto area, do let me know. But I just see so many on, like, Bookstagram. I feel like it's just such, like, a aesthetic community, honestly, of what people are posting, and so, I don't know, I feel like it'd be a very nice thing to do maybe next summer, and especially as we're starting kind of to ease out of COVID or at least get a little better with COVID, I think maybe next summer that would be something really fun to do and just go around to different bookstores and see what's happening. Also, something I really hope that starts back up again is, like, author, um, signings and things like that. Like, I know in the States, I've seen, like, I think Victoria Aveyard and Stephanie Garber, I know they're doing a couple different things for their books, if I'm not mistaken, I think. But I know in Canada, nothing has really started up again. So it would be nice to see some more authors come by because I have been to a few author events before and they're just like so fun. I don't know if anyone has been to one before or who you may have met, but I remember a couple years back there was Tahira Mafi, so love that. One of my other books is signed, which is super cool. Victoria Aveyard, who's the author of the Red Queen series, so they were on the same panel together, which was really, really awesome. I think this was like 3 2, 3 years ago, kind of in and around before COVID, I wanna say. And then there was also another one close to me, which was Coco Ma, who wrote Shadow Frost. So anyone who has read that, I remember I was in a big reading slump, and then I remember her event was coming up soon, so I, like, read her book in, like, 2 or 3 days, I think, and it was phenomenal. I have yet to read the second one, but I really, really want to because I remember it was just such a fun, easy read, even though it was, like, very fantasy-esque and, like, the ending was so fun and, like, intense, and it really just pulled me out of that reading slump, so I would highly recommend you take a look at that one if you're interested because I know it's just very, very fun. I think those are the 2 author events I went to, but they're pretty fun, so I'm hoping that maybe next year-ish, hopefully in the next coming years, that more will happen soon, because 'cause that'll be really, really fun. But overall, like, I don't know, I think, like, concerts are coming back, so I feel like author signings probably will make a comeback very, very soon as well, so I guess we'll see about that, but at least, I know a lot of books got, like, their release dates pushed back because of COVID, but I think that we're kind of over that hill now, so at least things are coming out more regularly, and I know there's some books that I'm really looking to pre-order and things like that once they come out, and it's nice to just have something to look forward to, so I know Once a Broken Heart just came out a few weeks ago or a month ago or so. I've yet to read it because I'm still rereading Caraval, or at least the second book. I'm rereading the second book, so I wanna finish the trilogy again before I dive into the new book, but should be pretty fun. Alright. Yeah, if there's any books you guys are looking forward to read, do let me know. Because I know this year for my reading goal, I have been a little bit behind, even though I have literally an infinite amount of books I want to read. But I feel like all of my favorite books are like popular books from like 3 to 4 plus years ago. So I really need to get in on more modern things. Like right now, I'm rereading Shatter Me, which is not in its peak, but it's still fun, but I definitely wanna read more popular things that are popular now. So, yeah, if you have any suggestions, do let me know. Trying to think. Yeah, my major one that I wanna read is Stephanie Garber's new book, which came out about a month ago, but I'm trying to think. Marissa Meyer, I believe, her new book came out, Gilded, which is a Rumpelstiltskin retelling, which should be really, really fun. I want to read Red Queen. How good was it? I okay, so I have read this book, like, I wanna say, like, I first read it, I think, like, 5 years ago, like, quite a number of years ago, and I probably reread the series, like, many times over. Personally, I love the series so much, like, I would recommend it, it's just such a fun time, and the ending of Red Queen, like, is in my, like, top 2 of, like, favorite endings of all time. However, I've also heard people say that it's not very good and it's just, like, very typical YA, but to me, I don't know, I just had such a fun time reading it that I think it's fun and, like, is the writing the best ever? No. But will you have a fun time and really enjoy, like, the characters and the story? I would say yes. So, I love the book, to be honest. I totally forget what happened in book 2 and onwards, more or less, but the first book, I remember, like, everything. Like, it's just so fun, and I don't know, I really loved it a lot, so I would recommend it in my personal opinion, so I would say go for it if you're interested in reading it. I have yet to read Realm Breaker though, which is Victoria Aveyard's newest book. I got about like 70 or 80 pages through, and then I just put the book down. Not because I didn't like it, but I don't know, I just put it down, but I never picked it back up. So I really want to pick it back up and actually finish it because I know a lot of people say they liked it if you like Lord of the Rings, which I have never read nor watched, but I don't know. I feel like since because I loved Red Queen so much, I would want to read Groundbreaker and see if I like it because, like I said, Red Queen is just such a fun time. So I don't know. I would say I would recommend it. I would say go for it. It is very classic YA, so its peak is kind of done at this point, but in its peak, I think it was really popular, and I don't know. It is classic YA, but I think it's just very fun. So my thoughts would be read it and let me know if you like it. So yeah. But I know Victoria Aveyard is already working on book 2 of Realm Breaker, so it seems like the series is gonna continue on. I'm not sure how many books it's supposed to be. It's probably gonna be a series, my guess would be, but I'm not entirely sure. But I'm interested to see if the books, like, generally get more hype and if people think they're better because I've heard very mixed things about that book specifically. But I know Tahira Mafi is also coming out with a new book. I think it's called This Woven Kingdom. So that should be pretty fun once it comes out. I honestly don't know too much about what it is actually about, but I just know it's by Tahira Mafi, and so I'm probably gonna read it anyways, regardless of what it's about. So, it is what it is. Kind of just one of those authors that, whatever they put out, you're gonna read anyways, and like doesn't matter what it's about. So I want to read more of her stuff. Um, but I think that comes out in March. So I think I could be totally wrong, but I think it comes out in the new year. So we shall we shall see. Okay, give me 1 second here. Perfect. Okay, I think Val's coming on momentarily, which should be fun. But I'm hoping to do some more reading during this because I'm on page, let's see, 88. So I can definitely get to page at least like maybe 140, 150, I'm hoping by the end of this live stream. I think that could be very fun. So I'm just sending the link over to Val here and then she will join. Woohoo. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we're probably gonna go for another hour and a half anyways, and we'll probably do a reading sprint soon-ish. Um, chat with Val for a bit, another reading sprint, and see if anyone else hops on the live as well, and just have a fun time. I don't know, this is my first time doing one of these, so, you know, it's all about trial and error and seeing what works. So, thank you for being along for the journey with me. Oh, I think she's here. I'm gonna let her on.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
I'm so sorry. The traffic was awful. Like, I'm not gonna talk about that.
Don't even worry about it. I totally feel you. I know sometimes I'm driving to school and it's supposed to take like 25 minutes, and then my drive is 50 minutes, and I'm like, what?
Oh, wow.
So,
Yeah, it was crazy, but I'm home. I have to pack, but I'm
welcome.
home.
Welcome. What are you packing for?
My roommates and I are moving out, so I have to start packing all my books. So that's the plan, and I am gonna be listening to an audiobook while doing that.
Nice, nice. What book?
I'm listening to A Touch of Malice by Scarlett Sinclair, the fourth one in the A Touch of Darkness series.
Gotcha. I have not read that series, but I'm hearing how it's like the third or fourth book. It sounds like you like it because you're like reading that far into the series.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty an easy read. It's mostly focused on like their relationship, so it's an easy book to go to. But yeah, I mean, check the trigger warnings because that is like adult content.
Fair
So
enough.
no
Fair enough.
all people like really like the how she like redo the Hades and Persephone thing, but it's so I mean I think it's good, but it's not like a whoa like a mind blowing book, if you know what I
I
mean.
mean, if it's fun, you know, like that's all that matters. Like if you're enjoying the
For
ride,
me,
you
it is,
know.
yeah. And like the
Yeah.
first book is really like the beginning of their relationship, and then it's like it starts like messing with other gods and like other situations, so it's fun. I think if you're like for a fun time, I fully recommend it.
Yeah, I know.
And
I'm
it's
reading
short book.
Shatter Me right now, and it's just a very fun book. Like, you know,
Why
is it
don't you
the
read
best
that?
thing ever? No. But is it
Yeah,
very
but
fun? Yes.
that's I mean for me that's what it matters, that the book is fun and I am enjoying it. It doesn't have to be like a masterpiece or something like that. But yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think like sometimes like I don't know if you've read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue,
Oh
but
yeah,
like
I have.
the writing in that book, oh my God, it's to die for. It is so good. And like the story
It's
itself, I feel is like,
amazing.
well, I mean, I really liked it. I don't know about you, but I just thought it
I
was like
love it.
really well done.
I love that book.
Yeah,
It's so
it's so
good.
good. It's so good.
I like
So like,
how like I like the Schwab writing style, even when I have only read Adi LaRue by her. And
yeah.
I read it like this year, and then I listened to the audiobook and like followed the ebook. I was working, and I remember I was having like a rough time, and that book helps a lot. Like all the
Oh,
existential crisis Adi has like in the whole book, I am having those. So I was like, oh
honestly,
my
I felt
god,
that.
it's so
I
like it's a fun story with a deep kind of message, if you want to say it, and it's so well wrote. Like the writing is so beautiful. I really like that book. I want to reread it soon, maybe next year, but it's so good. Fully
it
recommend
is
it.
so good. Like I know I want to reread it again too. There's someone at my work who like loves Addie LaRue, and like we were talking about it. She has like 10 editions of the book from just like
Oh my
different
god,
countries and stuff. Like, I don't know if you've seen the French edition, but the cover of the French edition, like, I don't even speak French, but, like, I want to buy it because it is just
I
so
want that
pretty.
one too. I
Oh
have,
my god.
I think I have like the regular. Wait, no, I have one that has like birds on the cover. Like, wait, let me see if I can show it. So I have these regular one,
I have
but
that one too.
like in this part, I don't know. Wait, it's not- I don't know if you can see it, but it has like little birds there. Wait, let me like just.
It's, like, embossed kind of in the book.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
think I have
really
that
like it.
too.
And
Yeah, I
if you
see it, I
have
see
read
it.
the book, you know what the bird means. So when I thought it was like a regular book, like regular one, when I saw things, I was like, I'm so happy I buy this.
No, those, like, small details I feel like make all the difference, you know? Like, they make it so much better, like, the Once Upon a Broken Heart, like, the inside covers, I don't know if you've seen them, but they're so gorgeous.
I love that. I really love when books like have like little things. For example, I really like this edition of Emma. I don't know if you can see it
That's
in
really
Boston.
nice.
It's so cute. And like it's in Spanish. So but like look at the little hat there. It's so cute.
I
I
love
have
it.
like this edition that in the like this feels like a rustic. Like it has like some texture. I don't know if you guys can see it. But I don't know. But it's so beautiful. I really like this one. Yeah. The book have like little things you can enjoy. For example, my copy of These Violent Delights has like a dagger. That's so beautiful.
That is so
I'm
fun.
waiting. Have you read that one?
I have
I
not.
haven't.
I see it everywhere, but
It's on my TVR. I own it, but I haven't read it, and I pre-ordered the second book. And I haven't read it.
hon
We love
story of my
that.
life, honestly. I
I'm
feel like
waiting for that
very
one to come.
relatable.
I know. I have been trying to read it since I buy it. It's
Honestly,
not
sometimes you
happening.
just, like, I swear, like, I need to start buying books. Like, when I buy the book, I need to, like, plan to read it as soon as I buy it, because otherwise, I buy the book I'm interested in, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna read this soon," and then I just never do, and then I end up buying 5 more books in that time period, and then I have no money and I haven't read anything, so it doesn't help either way,
Yeah, the story of my life. I have like a
honestly.
bunch of books. Hi.
Hello. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, I
Just
just bought
chatting
like
about
before
books.
before I like a few weeks ago I buy books, but in my defense, it was not only like fiction books. I I bought like this book I have been like trying to buy. It's about history, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna spend my money on that. Then I buy like three more. Oh, so I buy the one show Emma. I haven't read it, of course. Then
Fair
I
enough,
buy
fair enough.
Fearless. I don't know if you have seen this one around.
I have, but I have not read it, which is,
Same.
like, the
I
story of my
saw
life,
it.
but
I was like, should I? It was not expensive, so I buy it. Then I buy the fifth season, but this is the Spanish version of the fifth season, so that's why it's in Spanish. I
makes
buy the
sense.
first one since I don't know if I'm gonna like the whole trilogy. Katie said I will, but we don't know. And yeah, these
Gotta
are the
test
three
drive.
books that I will add to the pile I have in my floor that I haven't read.
Fair enough, fair enough. Physical TBR. So what are we both reading? Val, what do you wanna read during today's live stream?
I'm gonna be reading A Touch of Malice by Scarlett Sinclair since I am in the mood for romance, and this is a SPICE-A-THON, and
There we go.
also probably will finish it because I only have like 4 3 hours left, and I listen it like really fast, and I have a lot of things to do. So that's what I'm gonna be reading.
Nice. Yeah, I've shared before, but I'm reading Shatter Me again because I want to actually finish the series. And I only got to book 5, and there's 6 books and a new novella. So we're starting from the beginning because I forget everything. Ooh, I have not read this book.
I haven't even heard of them.
I have not either. Is it good? Let us know if it's good
Yep.
because I have not heard of it or like what it's about or anything like that. I'm guessing since you're reading the sequel, you liked the first book enough to read the second book, but let us know how it actually is.
Hi, Shelly.
Hello. Welcome to the live stream.
It's
Alrighty. Do
so
we want to? Oh, sorry,
yeah.
go ahead.
Go ahead, don't worry.
I
I was about to
was going
make
to say, do we want to
conversation,
do?
but whatever.
I was going to say, do we want to do a reading sprint now, or what are we feeling?
I think I can. I need one because I want to start reading.
All right, sounds good. How long do we want to do one for?
I don't know. How long have you been doing them?
Um, I just did like a quick 10-minute one at the beginning of the stream, and then I know in Emma's we did like the 15-minute and like a 25-minute one. So like it's kind of whatever we're feeling.
Okay, so like I don't mind long or short ones. So I don't know if people want like short sprints or like long ones, or we can do like okay. So with Katie, we usually do like 30 minutes, so it's like in the middle. It's not that long, but it's not that short. I don't know if that
Okay,
works for
sure.
you.
Yep, sure. Let me just reset this and I will get this. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, let me see if I can set this up here and share my screen. I feel like a teacher who doesn't know how to do this. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Perfect.
Can we see this okay? And then there we go. Oh, this format is really weird, but I think it's working. Okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Happy reading. Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the live stream.
Thank you. I thought I'd just, butt in.
More than welcome to butt in. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just looking at the screen. I love that my screen is like short because I'm on the phone, not on my laptop. I don't know if it's because
okay.
It
works. It works.
Yeah.
It works.
You're here. It's more important.
Yeah. How'd the reading go? What did we read? How much did we read?
I started reading this.
Nice.
Yes, finally.
So
I've been trying.
So I'm during November I've been doing like Katie and Val have picked my TBR for me, so I've been doing like every other book has been one from each, and this is Val's book.
Nice. I want to read that sometime during this week if I finish Shatter Me, so that's next on my TBR. But did you enjoy your reading so far?
So far it's very interesting. I'll say
you
that.
You better like it. So you're not friends anymore.
Sorry. Well, I'm not very far in. I'm only like 85 pages in, and it's like, how long is it? It's like 600 pages long. So I'm just getting warmed up here.
Fair enough.
Should I like talk?
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I was saying it's a long book.
Oh yeah. But
I listened like to a chapter and a half of my book, and I finished packing one box.
Nice.
So one box that I'm done. I have to close it, and it's full of my university books, CDs, and notebooks.
How heavy is it?
We don't want to talk about that.
Fair enough.
It's really heavy.
Enough.
But I will.
Yeah, I ended up reading like a bunch of pages, so we love being productive in our reading. So, woo. Okay. Hello.
Hi, Max.
Well, welcome. Thanks for coming for a bit anyways, if you're still chilling here. Have you guys read Dance of Thieves? I have not.
I'm planning on reading it this month. I actually have it like here, but we will see if I make it.
Fair enough. The endless TBR.
Yes. I mean, are we not book readers or readers in general if we don't have like 500 million books on our TBR?
Exactly. 42 pages. That's really good. Good job.
That's good.
We'll probably do at least one more reading sprint today. So we'll make that number even higher. So very fun. Ended up looking at my phone the entire sprint. Honestly, fair enough. Again, are you really a book reader if you don't actually have really high screen time when you say you're going to read, but then you just end up on your phone anyways?
I mean,
no. So
that's so true. Oh my god.
OMG, Shelly, it's so good.
Oh, that's great.
I love the hype.
Wow.
It was translated to a lot of languages. I think it's already in Spanish, and JLA books are not used to be translated to Spanish. So I'm like really happy they are doing that.
I mean, I guess she's finally getting her like translated time, whatever we could call it. But yeah, it's good. It's fun for authors to get like translated in different
I
countries.
own the English copy, but I don't know if the Spanish copy will have like a special edition. Because if it has one, I will buy that one.
I mean, I don't disapprove.
I'm reading Silence is Goldfish. I have not heard of that book. Anyone
Me
else?
neither.
Is it good? Let us know.
What's it about? Yes.
Oh,
I
but
love
like
it.
you have to, you
Just
can like
make sure you
recommend
don't-
it to everyone.
Yeah. I was gonna say, just don't give it to
This
12
is
year
new
olds.
adults, Max. Oh my god! Imagine like a 15 years old reading this.
Oh my God. Yeah, I work at a bookstore and there was one girl, I think she was like 15 or 16 years old, and she's buying a book. I don't know what the book is, but my coworker who's like read the book comes over and like she's buying it with her dad. And I guess it was just some like really spicy book. And she's like, "Hey, just so you know, I don't think you should be buying this book, and because it's like not age appropriate." I was like, "Oh my goodness." So it's what it is. Smart, smart. Okay, good, 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 good.
I mean,
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine
I mean,
that.
I'm just imagining little kids running around with the book in the bookstore now. Like, look what I found.
Stop. Oh my God.
I mean, the cover is really
funny.
beautiful. So
It is. I mean, you won't be able to tell from the cover that it's smutty. I mean, not a lot has happened so far, but I mean,
that's not this smut. Like
I
the
know.
second one is smuttier than the first one.
But still,
Yeah. I need to read it. It's literally sitting on my shelf over there, and I'm like, I want to read it this week. So
This is the
maybe
opportunity.
next live stream. Exactly.
The readathon
Exactly.
is the opportunity to do it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Which is why you read it in public. Yes, definitely 100%. 100%.
watch me going down to town with people around us. No, let's not do that.
Imagine like the ones with like people on the cover, like sexy people on the cover. You're
Oh,
like
I
just...
am not reading those kinds of book in public. No way.
I mean, I was listening to Ice Planet Barbarians when I almost broke my ankle. So I was
I mean,
more
it's one,
scared.
but I mean, you weren't flashing the cover around though.
Yeah, but I was more scared of my like headphones being too loud, so people actually start listening to what I was listening.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
Oh, that's sad.
Reading some sucks. I feel like I've
Yeah.
just been in a big long one, like literally the entire year, and my reading is so slow because of it. But
No.
this is your week to get back out of it, read some fun recommendations. That's the hope, maybe, perhaps.
Yes.
Oh, that's a big mood.
It
That was
happens.
a big mood. I feel that 100%. When you only have so much free time, and then it's like, do I want to play on the Nintendo Switch or read? The struggle is real. The struggle is real.
Yeah.
I just want to add that I read A Chord of Silver Flames in class. That is risky behavior. That is risky behavior.
I approve that, but oh my god, I will never.
I would just start laughing. Like, I'd be like, oh my god, like,
Oh yeah.
First of all, because this is such a big book, I will be like tired of bringing it like to class. But I was not the kind of people that read during classes because I like to pay attention to them. So
I mean, I would just be sat giggling at all those. Yeah.
How do
Oh,
I get rid of it? Any recommendations on getting out of a reading slump? I feel like I'm the
I
worst person to answer this.
usually I reread books I really like, or like
Yeah.
for me, I really enjoy romance books. So in my case, I read romance books when I am in a slump. So I like start enjoying more the books. But if you're like the kind of people that like a specific like genre, I will say read something easier on that one. Or
Mm.
I
Yeah,
mean, you don't have to read every time. You can do other stuff and maybe the will to read will come to you.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
I also
Yeah.
really like audiobooks. I don't know, like I feel like sometimes depending on how you normally read, like an audiobook, like I
It
don't know, like if
helps.
you're driving somewhere, if you're walking somewhere, it's just like nice to listen to something, I feel like, and like I don't know, it's nice to multitask at the same time. So I feel like sometimes if you're just looking to start reading, it might just be like an easier way to pick up a book. So
Yeah, because an audiobook would also be like you're tricking yourself to read a book. It's like you don't
exactly.
actually, you're not sitting physically reading the book, you're just listening to the book, but you're still reading a book. So
That's
Exactly.
true. That's what I'm
There
doing
you
right
go.
now, actually.
I read and listen to smart all the time.
Oh,
I've even done it in church when my grandma make me used to go with her.
you're my new
Interesting.
role model. Like, crazy.
my
That
goodness.
is
Okay.
wild behavior. That's actually wild behavior.
My
Get
goodness.
it. That's
Yeah.
all I'll say. Get it. I want to read Priority of the Orange Tree. The book is so big, it's putting me off though.
I
Yeah.
mean, Samantha Shannon is one of my favorite authors, and The Priory of the Orange Tree is one of my favorite books. But I know it can be heavy to read because it's like a
Mm.
break. So just don't read it right now. Or like what I used to do is I read like, okay, so I will read 20 pages or like 10 pages every day. And like you make a slow progress, and when the story starts like picking up, you will probably read more. Maybe that can help. I don't know.
Yeah. Good advice. Good advice.
Poker face looks.
Definitely need that for reading those books in public. So about that. I'd say start with a much shorter book first so you can read it quickly and feel like you're making progress and then go for reading. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
Mhm.
really good
that's a
one.
good advice. You could also read two books simultaneously so you can cut in with shorter books so you don't feel stuck.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. One of my favorite books. Wait, which book are we talking
The
about here?
Priory of the Orange Tree.
Priory.
Got it.
Sorry, but it's true. I
I
love
love
that book.
When's the next reading sprint, y'all? That advice was so good. Thanks. Happy to
You're very
help.
welcome.
Love to see it. I don't know. I think tomorrow on
Yeah,
someone's
I
channel.
think we have to figure it out. Because I thought I was gonna be able to, but if I host them, it will be like late afternoon EST because I have to like I have an appointment. So, but yeah, I think it's gonna be on my channel maybe.
Okay. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, right?
Stay tuned.
Watch
Hope you
this
get an
space, but watch
email.
Instagram rather.
Probably will like
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah, just I don't know. Keep an eye out for like the different hosts. Instagram will probably repost a bunch of different stuff and let you know. So yeah. I think the readathon goes until Friday, I think, right?
I
Friday,
don't
the
remember.
26th,
I think it's the 28th. So
28th.
maybe
Okay, so end of the weekend.
Yeah.
end of the weekend. Yep.
There we go.
So we'll still have a lot of time.
Oh yes.
Oh, so that's not for you, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Maybe go with the shorter book first
Yeah.
and just like ease your way into it rather than, I don't know, I feel like if you read something like super intense, it can just look like intimidating and then you just never end up reading it. So shorter book might be for the win.
Maybe find like a book of short stories or something. I mean, it doesn't really work for me, short stories, because I always feel like something's missing. But the short stories in itself, they're so short that you feel like you're reading more than you actually are. So maybe
True
one of
that.
those.
True that.
Or graphic novels. Like those
Yes.
are like a
Very
real
smart.
quick read.
Look at us bringing all the advice.
Then, like
Thank
I
you for
don't
coming.
follow my advice, so
Yeah, you give advice, but you don't follow it.
Fair enough.
Yes.
this is like so true. Also with
Yeah.
short books, nobody's rushing you. You have to.
Yeah.
I mean, we're here to read the books, not to. Like, I mean, Katie and I do that because we're toxic, but don't pressure yourself. Like, don't put pressure on yourself.
No, I feel like the pressure, if you put pressure on yourself, that's when you get all the reading slumps in one go.
Yeah.
That's so true.
That's story of my life, honestly.
Yeah. Been there.
Yep.
Done that.
Yep. Literally. Okay, so I'm just looking at the time. Do we want to do like one more reading sprint and then we can chat and wrap things up at around 2?
Yeah,
I think it's perfect. Yep.
let's do that.
All right. So do we want to read for like 20 minutes? Or what are we
That's
feeling?
fine.
Yeah, that's good.
20
All
minutes
right.
is great.
Sounds good. I will set that up. All right. Happy reading, everyone. Welcome back.
Hi.
I'm flying through this book. I'm like almost done. It's very exciting.
That's so great.
How are you liking it?
I like it. I mean, this is my like second or third time reading this book, so I know exactly what to expect. But I don't know. I think I like it more than the first time. The first time I thought it was just okay, but now I'm just here for like the fun. So
Really?
yeah, because I remember not liking the first book as much to the rest of the series, but I don't know. I think it's just fun, and I'm here for a good time. So
Sure. I mean,
how was your reading?
I read about 35 pages. Maths.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
But it's going well.
I finished.
How about you?
I finished packing my box. Like I closed it. That is a heavy box actually. I don't know how, but I start like listening to the audiobook and reading here. So I got to
Nice.
page 133. So
Nice.
I'm like almost at the middle of the book. Also, I got like new bookmarks, so I'm happy.
Very fun. We'd love to see it. Nice, nice. Okay, see what comments we have here. Just finished off a 500-page book. No more big books. Oh my goodness.
I mean, I don't blame you.
I love big books, but yeah, you should stop.
I feel like when a book is really long, like you get just more emotionally attached to everything. And then when it
Yes.
ends, you're just like, what do I do now?
Yeah,
You know?
my life is
That's
ruined.
so true.
Honestly. 27 pages. Good job. Love to see it. What are your guys' favorite books? Ooh, what a good question.
Hard question.
Well, I have a lot. I actually have wait, where is it? So these bookmarks you can like add stuff. So it's like a recipe. So it's really cute. And this
Cute.
is like all my favorite books, like 5 of them.
Oh, cute. Oh my god, Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Let's
So
go.
the first one, of course, is The Briary of the Orange Tree. Then I have Queen of Shadows by George Mass because I really love that book. Of course, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. Crooked Kingdom actually is is the only book I like by I'm so sorry by
Liba
what was the
Duba.
name?
Bubba
Verdugo. Yeah.
Liba Duga.
I
Liba
love
Baba.
it made me cry so much. I hopefully will like Night House, but we will see. And finally, The Bone Season. Those are my I think.
I like how you're so prepared for that
I don't know
question.
about
Like
you.
you have
Yeah.
everything ready to
I
go.
was not like I was like just checking because I got like a bunch of them. You guys get like a bunch of things. So I'm
Love
so
it.
happy. I will like post because I have a rep code for this, so I will post it. Sorry for like the self publish here.
Self-promo.
Yeah.
We love it.
I actually don't have an answer for that question. It's like one of those loaded questions. It's like there's too many books.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I know for me, I would
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, what happened?
There we go.
I thought it was my internet. I was like, oh my god, wait.
No, that's me. Mine would be the Shades of Magic series by B.E. Schwab, and then I also really like the Caraval series by Stephanie Garber. So
Those two are on my TBR.
I've read the Caraval, so I can only speak for that one, but it's a good one.
I love the ending. I read the audiobook. If you read the audiobook, oh my god, it's so good. It's so good.
I will take that advice. I will listen to the audiobook.
It's really good. I really liked it. But yeah, those are my like go-to recommendations for books.
I mean, Caraval as well, that's an easy read as well. So if you're like looking for books to, you know, get you back into reading, that could be one of them.
Exactly. No,
I'm trying to think about like one book, but I can't. I don't read easy books. Why am I like this?
Toxic, Val. Toxic. It's your middle name.
Because I was about to like recommend the Bone Season, since it's like really easy reading for me, but maybe it's not for everyone. I think the Bone Season is not for everyone, but
Probably
definitely
not.
give it a try. The
Also,
magic
on
system
those
is really
quite
interesting.
thick. Yeah.
Hmm.
read.
I mean, I'm
the
reading this big book, The Name of the Wind. It's like 800 pages. So do whatever you want.
I mean, I'm not really looking forward to picking that one up, but since I'm like, I finished House of Earth and Blood, like yesterday. Wait, no, this morning. And that's like 800 pages, and now I'm on like a 600-page book, and then just another 800-page book. I mean, I don't like myself, obviously.
This is toxic.
I mean, I do blame Val and Katie for these because these are all their picks, but I mean, I did choose to actually do it, so obviously
Which
I don't
book
like
are
myself.
you reading right now?
From Blood and Ash.
Oh, from right.
Blood and Ash.
Sorry.
So I have that one, and yeah, it's this one and Katie's book club pick, the one you're reading. I'm pretty sure I've read all of them now. Yeah. So I have these two books to finish in a week, so that should be fun. Should work.
So toxic.
Yeah.
Then there's me. I like look at a book, and if there's like a 4 as like in the 400s, I'm like, no, like I can't do this. Like it's too much for me right now. So
Yeah.
I think I read like the Midnight Library a few months ago, and it's like under 300 pages, I think. And I was like, there we go. That's my kind of book. So,
How did you like that one?
I loved it.
I've heard like mixed reviews of it, but I find like the premise of it seems or sounds very interesting. So I'm like, I kind of want to read it.
I gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
Not too bad.
Yeah, the only reason I didn't give it a 5 is because I just wouldn't call it like one of my all-time favorite books. But like there was something like I disliked about it. So I really liked it, and I recommend it to like anyone who comes in the bookstore that I work at. And I'm just like, read it. It's good. I don't know. I like it. I like it a lot.
Good.
Yeah, I've heard like mixed feelings about that book. Like,
yeah,
there
because
are
every
people
time
that love it, and then there's people that hate it, and I'm like,
I'm like, where will I end up? So every time I'm like, I hear about it, and I'm like, oh yes, I want to read this one, and then the next second it's like, oh, this book sucks. I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm gonna read it anyway, but I do like hearing other people's opinion.
If you're good at reading like 500, 800 pages for a book, this one's like less than 300, so you'll read it in like one sitting, I'm sure. So like, either way, no harm done.
I like those kinds of books. I really do.
I miss reading those kind of books.
Honestly.
Yep. It's toxic behavior here.
It is.
It's okay. It's okay though. We embrace it.
We're here for it.
We're here for it. I do have to run and start going to school. I have to like drive to school and stuff. So I think we may end off here for the reading sprints for today. But thank you both for coming on and chatting and reading. We love to see it. And thanks everyone for coming and reading with us. So it's super fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, and I will definitely try to like make it to any live streams you guys are doing if you end up posting some throughout the next couple of days. So yeah, stay tuned, I guess, everyone, for when our next reading sprints will be.
Yep.
Yeah, but Until then, thanks for hanging out, and I guess chat with you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.